Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Houston Rockets beat the Atlanta Hawks 117 to 95. The Hawks go to 38 and 32 and 19 and 16 on the road. The Rockets go to 42 and 27, 24 and 10 at home. The Rockets won the season series 2-0 after they beat the Hawks again tonight, and they might not play each other again to next season. But the Rockets won the first quarter 35 to 27. The second quarter was 27 to 27. The Rockets won the third quarter 39 to 22. And then they lost the fourth quarter 19 to 16. But the game was basically over right then and there anyway. Onyeka Okongwu, 24 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. 1 offensive board, 2 personal fouls, and a -7 in plus minus. Got a nice block from Reed Shepard on Conwell. He thought it was easy, thought it was sweet, and then boom, he was able to get to it. But Yeka, he hasn't really been that great the last couple of weeks. He's been hitting a little bit of a slump the last couple of weeks, but he still did some good things in this game, like rebound and do a little bit of defensive things. Jalen Johnson got held to 14, not his greatest performance. He went 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers, and a steal. 1 personal foul. It was a -27 and plus minus. This good shot selection, and he took his time. He just didn't dominate this game. They kept him in check, and that's a tough thing to do because he's one of the better players in the league. But they understood what they needed to do against him, and they ended up slowing him down and really taking him out of the game, in my personal opinion. CJ McCollum stepped up, though. 25 minutes, he had 17 points. He went 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers in the steal, and 3 blocks, 1 offensive board, 1 personal foul, and a -15 and plus minus. The blocks ended up being the most on the team, and you don't really see that from CJ McCollum too much, but this was one of them nights where it ended up happening. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 27 minutes, 21 points. He ended up having game high on the team. He went 6 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, and 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Good scoring from him. I really like how he was handling the ball. I really like how he was aggressive, looking to get to the paint. It's something that he always does, but it worked a lot tonight. He did have 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -14 and plus minus. Dyson Daniels, 25 minutes, 3 points. He ended up going 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and 2 steals. The 2 steals ended up being the most in the game, with also Ricochet and Landale getting 2 steals too. He did have 1 personal foul and was a -14 and plus minus. He won't shoot. He won't score sometimes. That's been a problem with Dyson Daniels, and 3 points and 1 of 5 shooting is proof of that. Corey Kispert, 18 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3. He was open, so you got to take it for that reason. He just didn't make any. He had 2 assists, 2 rebounds, no turnovers, and a steal, 2 personal fouls, and was a +2 and plus minus. Muhammad played 18 minutes. He went 0 of 2 from the field. He missed his only shot from 3. He did have 2 rebounds, no turnovers, and still in the block. 3 personal fouls, and was a -17 and plus minus. I guess, that was just a night where he did some other things, but the scoring just wasn't there. Zachary Ricochet, 19 minutes. He ended up having 16 points. He went 6 of 8 from the field, 3 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds. It ended up being the most on the team. 2 turnovers, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and a block. He did foul out in this one. Didn't matter much. He was going to play limited minutes anyway, and the game was already out of reach for basically all of it from start basically to the end. 3 offensive boards for him. Jock Landale, 20 minutes. He ended up having 6 points, went 3 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. 1 rebound, 3 assists. The 3 assists ended up being the most on the team. 2 steals, 2 blocks. That was a good game from him. He did a lot for him, but he didn't shoot the ball as efficiently as you would like. But it ain't supposed to be easy in this league. three personal fouls, and a minus 18 and plus minus. Buddy Hield, 8 minutes. He ended up going 1 or 2 from the field. His only miss was a three, and he's really out there for his 3-point shooting, but it didn't work tonight, really. 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal. No personal fouls, and a plus 9. And plus minus, Gabe Vincent, 17 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 4 from three. He missed every single three, and he still finished real poorly shooting from the field. He still got 3 rebounds and 1 assist and no turnovers. He had 2 offensive boards, no personal fouls, and a minus 7. And plus minus, Keaton Wallace, 3 minutes. He ended up missing his only three, 1 turnover, no personal fouls, and a minus 1 and plus minus. And then Caleb Houston, 3 minutes. He ended up making his shot. He ended up getting a rebound, no turnovers, no personal fouls, and was a minus 1 and plus minus. And then you look at the Houston Rockets. They ended up having every starter scoring double figures. They needed that type of performance because this is a win that I felt like they should have got, and they had to play real hard to get it. But it went their way, and they made sure it did. Kevin Wayne Durant, 30 minutes, 25 points, 9 to 15 from the field, 3 of 5 from three, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, no turnover, 2 steals, 2 blocks, no personal foul, and a plus 25 in plus minus. He's a bucket. He really took his time in this one, and that was something that he hasn't really been doing against other teams. And then he just filled out the game and played hard, and that's what you have to do if you want to win in this league. And they got the win, so that's proof of that. Jabari Smith Jr., 35 minutes, 23 points. He went 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 8 from three, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 9 boards, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 personal foul, and a plus 30 and plus minus. He ended up having a good game. He did a lot for this team. He's very important to their spacing, to their scoring, to their rebounding, and a little bit of their defense too. So he's essential. If he plays well, the team has a better chance of winning. Alperen Sengun, he almost had a triple double. He had 10 assists and 15 points. He went 7 of 11 from the field. He misses only three. He went 1 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 9 rebounds and 2 steals, 3 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 10 and plus minus. 6 turnovers for him. Really good game. I mean, he did a lot for him. He really kept the defense guessing. He kept switching and mixing things up. And that's kind of what you have to do at the NBA level. I mean, everybody feels like they're great. Everybody feels like they're good. So he did a good job of approaching it that way. And he took the game real serious. Amen Thompson, 34 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 13 in plus minus. Good game from him. He just understood what he was out there to do. He knew what he was great at, stuck to that as much as he could, and it worked out for him. Whether it was driving or just understanding how to get to where he wanted to on the court. Reed Shepherd, he got to start. He played 25 minutes. He also had 14 points and went 5 of 10 from the field. The difference was he went 4 of 7 from three. He also had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal with 2 blocks. He's always getting some defensive numbers. Nothing's a surprise right there. But I just like the fact that his 3 ball was falling. He's going to be open. He's going to get those chances. He just has to continue to be confident and try to knock them down. 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a plus 23 and plus minus. Jeff Green, 4 minutes. He ended up missing his only field goal, which was a 3. He had an assist, no turnovers, no personal fouls, was a minus 3 and plus minus. Tari Eason came off the bench. I feel like he's been a problem, not because he's a bad player or a bad defender, just he can't score from really anywhere consistently, and that's been one of their biggest weaknesses with a lot of teams is keeping a scoring going. And he went 3 of 9 from the field and 1 of 3 from the 3-point line and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. That's still an okay game. He did have a double-double with 10 boards. He had 2 assists. He had 2 turnovers, a steal and a block, 2 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 15 and plus minus. Isaiah Crawford, 6 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field or 1 from 3. He had no turnovers. He had no personal fouls and was a minus 7 and plus minus. Clint Capella, 14 minutes, 3 points. He went 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, no personal fouls. and was a +8 and plus minus. And then Aaron Holiday, he played 16 minutes. He had 9 points, 3 of 6 from the field, going 3 of 4 from three. They was wide open. He had a lot of space. He was able to knock them down. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a -3 and plus minus. Josh Okogie, 19 minutes, 2 points. He went 1 of 2 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, and a steal, 1 personal foul, and a -1 and plus minus. Houston Rockets, 51% from the field. The Atlanta Hawks, 42% from the field. 47% from three for the Rockets, 26% for the Hawks, and then 68% from the free throw line. But the Rockets did shoot 11 more free throws because they took 28 and the Hawks took 17. But the Hawks did make theirs at 82%. They also got out rebounded, 51 for the Rockets, 37 for the Hawks, 33 assists for the Rockets, 22 for the Hawks, 19 turnovers for the Rockets, 16 for the Hawks, 11 steals for the Rockets, 13 for the Hawks, 5 blocks for the Rockets, 9 for the Hawks, 12 offensive rebounds for the Rockets, 9 for the Hawks, 39 defensive rebounds for the Rockets, 28 for the Hawks, 13 personal fouls for the Rockets, 21 for the Hawks. And it ended up being a good game for the Rockets. They really came out and wanted to set a mindset that we got to win this game. We can play with these guys. We can beat these guys. Let's just go out here and do it. And they really had the Hawks in trouble. Like, they really couldn't figure anything out. They couldn't really get anything going. And the game was just got away from them early. They just never could get back in it. So at the end of the day, fun game, good one. Just sucked for the Hawks fans and the players that couldn't help their team get the win that they wanted. But they was on a big win streak. It's over now. And the Rockets can say we beat another good team. And now we got to worry about beating a couple more before the season is over. Comment, like, subscribe, share it. The notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully tonight.